masih ada berakhir, masih tetap mahir dalam karya, semangat terus membara like a fire. Crazy stepping right here, masaku masih ada berakhir, masih tetap mahir dalam karya, semangat terus membara like a fire. Yeah, I'm like a fire in the game, call me crazy seven, live as a king and die as legend.
The ground that barely needs an introduction, the grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. Atletico Madrid against Inter Miami. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box. Even the tightest of areas, it doesn't daunt him.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Alvarez finds himself offside.
Alvarez only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Jordi Alba. It's broken loose. Timely intervention. And it's Koke. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line.
Shot at goal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Inter break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Looking to shoot! Griezmann gets flagged offside.
Griezmann probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Jordi Alba. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Segovia. Luis Suarez. To Paul! He's looking to get there first. He's got options in the box if he has a hit! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And it's Luis Suarez. Aimed long and direct, and the counter is on. Now it's Griezmann. Got a shot away! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Jordi Alba. Ball's out on the left now. Koke. Now it's Griezmann. Cuts it out. Luis Suarez pushes it out wide. Messi. The shot's on! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Miami get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
that second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Griezmann, Alvarez, can he finish? In with a header! He's missed, but not by that far. And that's been levered clear. And there's the end of the first half. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The action has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back...
Hits it first time! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap! Another chance! Messi. Busquets. Messi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's pinged one through here. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Forward it goes. Koke gets it back. Baena. Segovia plays it out to the flank. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he's the spearhead to the attack, and they need to blunt his chances.
And it's Messi. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Played out to the wing. Koke goes looking. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Luis Suarez. Giuliano. Griezmann. So what now? Alvarez. Messi. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Segovia lobs it in gently. And the ball is out of play. And it's Griezmann. Alvarez. It's Griezmann! The home support won't enjoy that.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
And the header! Danger averted for now. Hoists it high.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's the throw. Steered out wide. Giuliano, towering header! It's anyone's ball. De Paul tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. It's come loose. And that is that. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident. And there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of...
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what can I say about this?
Going for goal! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Inter Miami trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And it's Griezmann. Griezmann goes up and over. Gets it upfield. Llorente does well there, alert. Forward it goes. Griezmann into the channel. Shoots! Fair effort, he reacted well.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
De Paul, Atletico Madrid scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. And it's Messi. Alvarez could move up a gear here. Lovely little display of skill, that is. He's had a shot! He has done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Atletico Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Atletico Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning...
It's Alvarez! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Looks like a good ball through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Point-blank header! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Koke tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's having a look round. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? De Paul. Gets up to head it! Baena plays it forward. Koke. Giuliano goes looking. Llorente. Griezmann. Gallagher. Griezmann! Koke does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Luis Suarez. Baena. He's tried one. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It so nearly came off for him.
Alvarez, very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Alvarez looks to slip it through, going through. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atletico Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. We are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. And he's surging through. It's broken loose. Aimed long and direct. Jordi Alba. Out to the left it goes. Jordi Alba with the ball through. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Alvarez pushes it out wide. Big chance! De Paul tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. Llorente tries a through ball.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Atletico Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Griezmann. Now the pass. It's Alvarez! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Final checks on the touchline. A change. Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Alvarez just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
And he just whacks it away. And the ball's come out! And out to safety. Griezmann. Well, what? Looking to shoot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, he almost made it count. Great opportunity.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Jordi Alba really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, good interception. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. And it's Luis Suarez. Rodriguez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Baena passes it through. And he's there to cut it out. Jordi Alba. That's the throw. Looks like Alvarez! Jordi Alba. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez spreads it towards the left. He's got away. Jimenez. There is the final whistle. Atletico Madrid have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Atletico Madrid certainly ran a perfect race from start to finish. Out of the blocks quickly, they got themselves in front and they just didn't look back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
Can he put it away? And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Griezmann. Gallagher has come loose. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez plays it out to the flank. Messi. Baena. Aimed long and direct. Alvarez, Griezmann, and the weighted pass, going for goal! He has done it!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries a through ball. Jordi Alba. This could fall anywhere. Jimenez very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Now can he... Griezmann with a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Played into the middle. Baena goes looking. Alvarez. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Llorente, pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward it goes. And it's Luis Suarez. be a throw. Giuliano, aimed long and direct. Back into the middle. Alvarez, coaxed out to the wing. Llorente, he's had a go! Goal! Atletico Madrid! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking.
Massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Played back in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Who's he going to play in? Now the counter. Alvarez. Baena with a delicate ball. Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Atletico Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Atletico Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already into the second period. No changes at the interval from either side. De Paul. And it's Luis Suarez. Now the pass. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
The Herons keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going...
Fires from distance. Just excellent from Koke!
Unbelievable.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a fabulous hit. No keeper in the world is keeping that out.
That's a great hit, but you've got to question why the defence didn't do a better job in trying to close it down.
Atletico Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
De Paul plays it into the channel. Header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to...
And Messi! And it's been taken straight back. Jordi Alba. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Griezmann. And the counter is on. Aimed long and direct. Atletico Madrid haven't made a substitution yet. Jordi Alba tries to stroke it through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Inter Miami just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Messi, chipped through. Jordi Alba passes it through, and he's cut it out. The shot's on! Baena. De Paul. Now a chance to break. And it's Koke. Koke! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Shoots! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Big chance! Big chance! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss. Inter Miami making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That intervention was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Atletico Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Now it's Luis Suarez. The pull. It's Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
There's going to be another change here. The Herons opting to make a double change here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that is that. Atletico Madrid did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Have some very strong runners from midfield.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box. Even the tightest of it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Surely, and the finish! Goal! Atletico Madrid! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Shoots! Aimed towards the front men. Luis Suarez looking to force his way through. Passes it through. He's had a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Griezmann goes looking. Griezmann. Llorente. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight. Atletico Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Going through. Giuliano Baena plays it forward, and it's Griezmann. Griezmann, can he get through? Looks to slip it through. Intervention was very necessary. Belts one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, fists it away. Suarez with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Chance to shoot. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted with a big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Messi, he's got away. Longley cuts it out. Ball's out on the left now. Looks like a good ball through. Griezmann taps it into the area. Luis Suarez. Dinks one in. Messi. Now it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atletico Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Out wide to the right. Segovia. Aimed long and direct. And it's Messi. Forward it goes. That's been won straight back. Luis Suarez. Miami being made to look sloppy in possession here. Messi. And a delicate ball. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind.
Looking to shoot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Rodriguez tries to get it forward quickly. Llorente battles to win it back. Luis Suarez. Messi. Sprints it wide. And he's there to cut it out. De Paul. Referee's given a throw. Steered it, towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Griezmann pushes it out wide. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Diana is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
And it's Jordi Alba. De Paul, fine defending there. Could move up a gear here. Griezmann takes control of it and he's on, has a swing at it! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Gets up to head it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is extended still further. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's tried one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Gallagher goes up and over. De Paul aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. Koke. Giuliano. Griezmann tries making a foray down the right. Now the pass. He's left his man. De Paul plays it out to the flank. There is the final whistle. Atletico Madrid were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Coaxed out to the wing. Played into the middle. Jordi Alba plays it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Griezmann. Tries a through ball. Atletico Madrid get it back again. And it's Messi. Long and high towards the flank. Giuliano goes looking. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Luis Suarez.
Suarez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Steered out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Now the pass. Giuliano plays it in. He's had a shot. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Repelled by the keeper. There's the... Hits it first time! Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Gallagher gets it back. Jimenez. Well played, he saw that coming. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Messi. Goes for the cross. Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Alvarez. Is it in? Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? And it's Messi. Segovia. Luis Suarez. Played out to the right. Messi. In by Messi. Jordi Alba. Giuliano tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turn.
The shot's on! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gallagher goes pelting down that left-hand side. He's in, surely! Griezmann with a shot! It's there!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Atletico Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. Atletico Madrid carry a one-goal lead into the second half. De Paul, out to the left it goes. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez plays a clever pass. Koke. Baena. Giuliano conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Offside, I think? Yes, it is.
He may have been caught offside, but Griezmann may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Gallagher.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Played back in. Looking to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Messi. Chance to shoot. Luis Suarez! In it goes! Inter are back in business! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Over to the left, looks to slip it through. Great leap! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Big chance! Luis Suarez. Who's he going to play in? Rodriguez spreads it wide. De Paul. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Koke. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Griezmann. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Atletico Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
He goes long. He's left his man. Jordi Alba. It's a brilliant interception.
Inter Miami.
Merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, good interception. But it's Luis Suarez.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Trying to get there. Luis Suarez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for a... Up he gets! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Forward it goes. Gallagher plays it wide. Shapes the shoots. Goal! Atletico Madrid! Right at the end of extra time. That must settle it. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
Atletico Madrid take the lead. And it's Rodriguez! And that could come back to haunt them.
Rodriguez couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Out to the flank. Alvarez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
He's gone for it! Messi. And it's been taken straight back. Now the counter. Brings it forward. Alvarez. Spreads it towards the left. Griezmann. And he's cut it out. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Shoots! Aimed low and direct. Alvarez. Looks like a good ball. Shot at goal! Magnificent from Alvarez! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Atletico Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann with the ball through. Giuliano! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Jimenez gets into the right position to intercept. Llorente, he's got away. Massive leap! It's gone a long way up and away. Chooses to go back. Busquets. And that's that. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Atletico Madrid certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy...
Griezmann! Gallagher. Great leap! Superb goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Inter Miami didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Big chance, corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Aimed long and direct. Griezmann. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Looking to break out here. Over to the left. Nicely controlled. And it's Messi. He's off on a marauding run. Long and high towards the flank. Messi. Deep cross. Up he gets! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Baena. It's Griezmann! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, from a good position, the keeper really ought to have had to work harder.
Llorente gets his foot in there. Well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Messi. He's left his man. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Messi with the ball through. Gallagher. He's set up one goal so far. Now it's Griezmann. Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Looks to thread it through. Giuliano. Forward it goes. Coquet. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Breeze and the shot! Quite brilliant from Griezmann! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Atletico Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Griezmann. Big chance! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! And there's the end of the first half. As easy as 1-2-3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Atletico Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. The action has already resumed here. Llorente, towering header! Oh, taken with style! They are running riot here!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Atletico Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Shots on! Griezmann brings it forward. Griezmann. Alvaro, can he put it away? And that has been clubbed away. And it's Koke. Complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Miami keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear.
Koke hits it! And that's wide.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Rodriguez. Griezmann. Koke. Griezmann has a hit! Just excellent from Koke! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Atletico Madrid totally rampant here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a goal kick. Ball's out on the left now. Alvarez spreads it towards the left. Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Now it's Griezmann. Llorente. Up to meet it! It's in! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Jordi Alba. Looking for options. Looks like a good ball through. Alvarez with the ball through. in into the middle. Can he shoot? Chooses. He'll try from distance. Jordi Alba. 5 minutes left on the clock. Forward it goes. Chance to shoot, goes for it! Has a look and has a go. Pulled out the best in the keeper. And it's Luis Suarez. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Atletico